I'm having some very strange experiences here in Football Manager land. And, well, on my other channel, and if you've not had a look at my other channel, it's called The Gobby Gaffer. And, well, I was managing Reading FC in the Premier League. Yesterday, I got sacked. However, here, managing Wigan Athletic in Sky Bet League 1, and we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2024, well, things couldn't be going any better. So I've not played too many games since you were last with me, but I thought it was a good place to come back. There's 3 games of the season left, 9 points at stake. We are sitting proudly top of the league at the moment with 88 points, and we do have a 3-point lead on Peterborough, but the all-important place for that promotion is that dreaded third place, which would put us into the playoffs. And at the moment, Blackpool have that. They're 6 points behind us. So, well, you can work the maths out. We could actually confirm our promotion today. I think a couple of games will do it, whether we get promoted as champions or in second place. Well, I think I played 3 games, 2 of them drew 1, a little bit of a disappointing draw, but I think the only thing to do today is just let's get stuck in, let's play these games, hopefully 1 game will do it and we'll be promoted, and that will be an absolutely amazing achievement. Oh, and before I forget, Charlie Kelman. Yeah, he's on loan and he scored about 30 goals for us this season. On loan from QPR. And I did have it in my head somewhere that he was, they wanted, or he was valued at like millions of pounds. Actually, he wasn't. So I went in there and had a look. And, well, we've actually put a bid in for him. It's been accepted. And he's interested in negotiating terms with us. So weirdly, I've noticed there's an awful lot in the console version. Most players want playing time of like a squad player or fringe player. This doesn't happen in the PC version. Kelman, being the player that he is and being an absolute superstar, would want to be a star player. So it's a little bit weird. I'm not quite sure what's going on. But anyway, he wants to be a fringe player, which obviously he's going to start every game, providing he's fit. And its transfer will be at the next transfer window, which will be the 31st of May. So we are going to finalise those promises, and he's happy with that. Negotiate a contract. And you know what? He's worth every single penny of what he's asking there. Although, again, he only wants a 1-year contract. I did give a player a new contract. I think it was my left wing back, Pierce, gave him a new contract yesterday. And he only wanted a 1-year contract as well. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. But anyway, I think we're just going to give him everything that he wants. So we're going to finalise that deal. And he's quite happy with that. Why wouldn't he be? And there we have it. The deal has been done. He's accepted the contract. So we've got 22-year-old Charlie Kelman for, well, the whole of next season. Remember, it was only a 1-year contract. But maybe they're hedging the bets. Maybe they think that, they obviously they know their teammates really well. Maybe they think, well, this team has got the capability of going right through the Championship and getting into the Premier League, and maybe they're hedging the bets because, well, a wage of £4,500 in the Premier League, it's going to be pretty low. So that's maybe what it is, hedging the bets. I don't know, but we are going to accept that. And the team for today is Amos in goal. Sam Tickle is back now. He is training again. But I really fear playing him because I think I'm just going to break him again. I mean, the number of injuries that lad gets is off the scale a little bit. But anyway, Amos in goal. Back 4 of Chambers, Watts, Kerr and Sessignon. 4 in the middle, Adiko, Asgard and Smith. With Garrity as the ball-winning midfield player. We have Brooks as the shadow striker. And our brand new signing, yes, meet our brand new signing. Well, it's Charlie Kelman, and he's playing the advance forward. So it's an away game at Lincoln. Lincoln have aspirations of their own. They're in 7th place at the moment, so a win for them today would maybe get them into the playoffs. So they do have aspirations of their own. This is not going to be an easy game, and well, we can see the league table there. But let's get this game underway, and as the players come out, I mean, who knows, at the end of this game, we could end up with. I don't think it'll be shiny trophy time because Peterborough are breathing down our necks. But anyway, let's get into this game. So Asgard, he's got the first highlight, taking the corner, and the ball is headed just wide of the post. So unfortunately, we don't get the first goal in the 5th minute. So not an awful lot happening in this game apart from another injury. Yeah, Adiko has picked up a foot injury, so we are going to replace him with Smith. 7 shots, 2 on target, an XG of 0.37, so you can see why there's no highlights. We are having most of the play, but the ball is not hitting the back of the net. But we do get a highlight just before half-time, and unfortunately, it's a Lincoln highlight. Let's hope it's us pinching the ball and springing a counter-attack. But at the moment, they're playing it comfortably to a home shirt. And, oh my word, Chambers there, who's been an absolute superstar for us this season, makes a little bit of a howl. I thought he'd won that ball, but obviously not. So ball played there. We're flying in with tackles, but we're not winning them. But Smith, who's just come on, ball there to Kelman. So this is nice. Brooks now. We need to get men into the penalty area. Brooks, what's Brooks going to do with this? He's gone very, very wide with it. He slides the ball across. And oh my word, what an anticlimax that was. So of course now having stretched us, Lincoln can now come forward. They've got a man spare in the middle. We need to be covering that man. Kerr there gives the ball to their striker, and well, I'm not sure what happened there. There was some buffoonery going on. But we're leading up to half-time. Another Lincoln highlight. A corner now. Duffy. I mean, if they win this game or even score a goal, it will be... And they have scored. I was going to say an injustice because they just haven't been in the game at all. But we're losing 1-0 now, and this is not ideal, and I don't want to see that again. That was horrible. So Lincoln have come back into this game in the last 10 minutes or so. Watts now to Smith. Smith plays the ball back to Watts. And I think we could see there we were flying into tackles, and we were a little bit kind of, out of sorts, I feel. We just weren't on in the game. Well, we've done it again there. We've given the ball away on that left-hand side. And this game has got all the hallmarks of our first loss for, weeks and weeks and weeks. And wouldn't that just be typical? Anyway, Sessignon there actually looks like he's up for the game today. There's not too many of them do look like that. Chambers, are we having a penalty for that, ref? No penalty. Okay, so Lincoln have won the ball back again, and we're just not firing on all cylinders at all. But oh my word, what's happened there? With a little bit of buffoonery in their penalty area, and Brooks fires the ball at the back of the net with his left foot. I think we need to have a look at that one again. So ball out on this side here with Fisher. He slides it across to their centre-back, and Brooks just nips in. I mean, it was a combination, wasn't it, of Kelman and Brooks. Pressure on the centre-half. Brooks just gets the loose ball, whips it in with his left foot, and it's half-time. So I'm going to say I'm disappointed because, I am. We need to win this game. We could actually wrap the league up today if all the other results go our way. Into the second half, and as you can see there, Lincoln 5 shots, 4 on target. So their ratio there of on-target shots to, the shots made is quite high. So because of that, their XG is quite good actually. And we actually get the second goal there. Smith has scored. And, I was waffling a little bit and I missed that. I'm not quite sure what happened. I think I'm a little bit... I'm being a little bit caught out here today because there's not been that many highlights. But that's a 2-1, and that goal could be very important. 14 shots, 6 on target. Our XG still not as good as Lincoln's, but possession's been very equal at the moment. Anyway, we come back to another highlight. 63 minutes, Lincoln on the ball now. And can we mount another counter-attack here? But our counter-attacking in the first half didn't go very well. We basically threw everybody forward and then left ourselves light at the back. Sorensen now in the penalty area, slides the ball across, it's in the back of the net, and it's 2-2, no linesman's flag, so it stands. It's 2-2, and after going into the lead, that is not ideal. Okay, 70 minutes on the clock, and changes ahoy. Goddo has come on as another shadow striker, so we're really going for this game now. Shaw has come on in midfield, and I've changed both the wing backs, which is my normal change if you've been watching this save for since its beginning. So let's confirm that. Let's go on and see if we can get the 3 points out of this game. 72 minutes now. Asgard throws the ball into the box, and it's in the back of the net. Andre Brooks with his second goal of the game, and that was absolutely brilliant. Little bit of ping pong going on in the penalty area there. The ball hit the post, comes out to Brooks, and Brooks says, "Thanks very much, I'll have that." So back with another highlight, picking the ball up in the middle. Kelman now. Kelman loses the ball, but it does ping off to Shaw. Clare now has just come on. Is he going to have a shot? He does, and it's just wide of the post. But we do get a corner, so he must have got a touch somewhere. Asgard now. Can we do the same thing again? Same thing, lads. Can we hit the post with it and then ping out to Brooks? Goddo. Goddo plays it to Asgard. Goddo. Just have a go, Goddo. Kerr. Goddo, he's driven me potty all season. Just making one or two changes now. I've dropped the tempo. I'm going to time wasting. And I think we are going to go into a holding shape mentality. We may well drop, the mentality I've dropped to cautious. So let's just see. There's quite a way to go in this game. So maybe it's dangerous to do that. But let's see if we can come away with the 3 points. But the game has other ideas. And Lincoln there with a free kick, and that goes to, is it a corner? Yes, it's a corner. 80 minutes, about 10 minutes of this game left now. Lincoln fire a shot in, it doesn't go anywhere. Smith fires the ball out. Goddo is going to chase for that one. Goddo just got the corner flag with it, lad. Lovely ball through to Kelman though. Slide it to your right, slide it to your right. Kelman! Charlie Kelman with his new contract. It's 4-2 to Wigan. And Charlie Kelman there, he's celebrating his brand new contract. He's signed for us for good. Well, for a year. But permanent signing, Charlie Kelman. And he's saying, you know what, I'm going to do exactly the same for you at the beginning of next season. Hopefully in the Championship. Although we all know about Football Manager and injuries, don't we? If you watch my Reading save, our two best strikers at the beginning of the season, we were in the Premier League. First two games were against Chelsea and Liverpool, and both the main strikers were out with fairly long-term injuries, 4 or 5 weeks. But anyway, let's get back to this. So Pearce there picks the ball up. Asgard now. Asgard back to Pearce. There's still about 10 minutes of this game to go, but we are now playing cautiously. We're in a holding pattern. Goddo now going forward. Can Goddo score a wonder goal here? Oh my word. Goddo has scored a goal. I'm not normally speechless, but 5-2 and Goddo has scored. I mean, if he'd have done that at the beginning of the season, then probably we would have had the title by now. But Goddo there chips the ball over the keeper Jensen, and we're 5-2, and I think we're sailing towards the Championship now. Can we get a shiny trophy? Who knows? But this is another step towards it. 90 minutes now. And there's 5 minutes of time added on, but we're now starting to tackle and win the ball. Goddo there playing really well. Brooks just sticks a foot out, wins that ball. He's going to slide it down to Pearce on this left-hand side. Pearce is going to do what with this ball? He's going to slide it along. Oh my word, Andre Brooks. Come on, lad. I think that's his hat-trick in the game, and that was brilliant. I expected Pearce then to loop this ball over, but no, he slid it along the ground. Lovely stuff. Brooks says thanks very much. Left footed again. Smash it in the back of the net. And, well, if we win the shiny trophy today with a 6-2 win, I mean, what more fitting way. And, well, the game has finished, but we have no shiny trophy. So I'm guessing Peterborough have probably won as well. And we are going to say we're delighted with the lads. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And where at one point, I mean, at the beginning of the game, we didn't look on it, did we? But I had a few words with them, made a few changes, and in the end, we came out absolute brilliant winners at 6-2. And with 2 games to go, we are actually champions. As you can see there, it can't be ratified yet because of goal difference. There's 6 points in it now, but our vastly better goal difference, 62 to Peterborough's 41. We are actually champions. Will we get to see a shiny trophy lift? Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get at least a point in the next game. Well, welcome back to this away game against Portsmouth, and this could be, well, it's not really pivotal, is it? We know we are champions now. I mean, if we get battered 24-0 in this game, then potentially Peterborough could actually do the job, but I don't think that's going to happen. So 14th in the table, and Portsmouth have nothing to play for. I mean, let's not speak too loudly at the moment. The team is Amos in goal, back four of Chambers, Watts, Kerr and Sessignon. A few changes today. Midfield for Adiko, Shaw, M. Smith and Garrity. Asgard has moved forward to play in place of Brooks. Had a great game last game, but Football Manager, you generally don't get 2 brilliant, consecutive games for a player. It doesn't normally happen. So Brooks is on the bench today. Asgard is shadow striker with the superstar Charlie Kelman up front. And we're underway, and just a point today will do. That's all we're asking for, lads. Just keep a clean sheet or, bang a couple in the other end. I'm not too fussed, really. But anyway, Chambers with the first highlight. And, oh my word, we could have had a goal there in the first 12 minutes. But it looked like it hit the post. We didn't get a corner from that. But we have started really well. 3 shots, 1 on target. XG, again, is very, very low. So I don't know whether it's tiredness or what, but at the moment, the beginning of games are not particularly exciting. And we are coming into half-time now with that one highlight, that sole highlight. 5 shots, 2 on target, XG of 0.29. So we are going to say that we're disappointed. We're going to deliver that team talk, and let's see if that does motivate the players in the second half. But as it stands, as long as we can keep that, 0-0, a draw will do. A point will do us. I have gone to an attacking mentality. Well, you know me by now. I don't defend, so it's all out attack. And like I say, at the moment, this is the worst game of the season. We've had 1 highlight and we're nearly in the 70th minute. Oh, put the flags out. So the second highlight comes in the 68th minute now. A throw. Garrity loses the ball. Watts is going to pick the ball up though. Watts inside to Shaw. Shaw to Smith. Smith forward to Kelman. Nice little touch to Asgard. They play a little 1-2. Kelman's through. In the back of the net. And that is Charlie Kelman at his best. I'm so glad we managed to get him for next season. What a striker he is. If we can keep this lad fit, he's going to score some goals in the Championship, believe me. An absolutely brilliant running. Little 1-2 with Asgard. Ball's in the back of the net. We're winning 1-0. Surely now, that shiny trophy is ours. Surely. 78 minutes, 4 changes. Brooks has come on now as shadow striker. Collar in midfield, and as per usual, both the wing backs have been changed. About 10 minutes of the game to go now. I'm not quite sure how much time added on there will be. There's been no highlights, so in theory there shouldn't be any. 3 minutes of time added on. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we get a... Yes, we can! And we get a shiny trophy presentation. And this is amazing. Remember, we started the season with 8 points deducted. Financial mismanagement. And what an achievement. I mean, I've got to give myself a pat on the back. But what an achievement from these lads. And here we go. There's me stood there very proudly. Gobby Gaffer, very proud manager. And, well, absolutely brilliant. The trophy is a little bit small, if I'm honest, but the trophy's held high and the fireworks go off, the ticker tape rains down, and I mean, if you've been watching this save, you will know that I've been saying all along that I didn't think we'd get promoted. We've done well, we've done really well. We avoided relegation, and that's exactly what the board wanted. We avoided relegation, but oh my word, did we exceed expectations? And that is absolutely stunning. I have to say, I think I've been playing Football Manager a long time. I think that's probably one of the best saves I've ever done. That's one of the best achievements I've ever done. And bearing in mind, like I said at the beginning of this save, that on my other channel, I've just been sacked as Reading boss in the Premier League. Go figure. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to deliver a team talk and we're going to say we're absolutely delighted. That is fantastic. And well, we're champions of Sky Bet League One, and there we are, sitting proudly on top. There's still a game to play. I'll play that off camera. So I have got some head scratching to do now. If you watched any of my saves or any of my channels, you know I do a lot of head scratching. But sitting proudly on top, 94 points. Obviously, nobody else can catch us now. But what a season. And if we just have a little look through the results for the season, I mean, the first game was against Derby, away from home, a 2-0 win. But then we got knocked out of the Caribou Cup in the first round by Blackpool on penalties. It was 4-4. And we did have one or two little dodgy results at the beginning. I thought it was going to be a tough season. But once we got Carlisle and Barnsley and Blackpool out of the way, then after that it was... I mean, fairly plain sailing. I mean, look at that run there in November. Absolutely brilliant run. And we just kept putting those runs together. Absolutely superb. We've got Bristol Rovers to play on the last game of the season. It's going to be at home. So after the game, we can parade round with the trophy. And, well, what an absolutely brilliant achievement. Well, go on, be honest. Did any of you expect that for this season? I mean, I certainly didn't. You know, I'll put my hand up. I certainly didn't expect that. 8 points deducted. We managed to claw all of those points back and then start putting points on the board. And then we never really looked back. We had one or two defeats along the way and, you know, we were top and then dropped away and went into the playoffs. But eventually, you know, the class told really. And like I say, I have to give myself a big pat on the back because we changed the system. We changed from wingers. We made it more compact in the middle of the field. And I think that was going narrow in games. I think that was kind of the critical stage where we started to put 3 points on the board most games and we just rose through the ranks right up to the top of the table, and eventually we got that shiny silverware. And like I say, if you've watched any of my channels, any of my saves, you know how much the Gobby Gaffer likes his shiny trophy to hold on to and just, well, give it a little bit of a kiss. And you know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's an absolutely brilliant achievement. So, like I said in commentary, I'm now going to go away, do a bit of head scratching, and we need to build a team now that can play in the Championship. Although, having said all of that, I don't think we may need to make too many additions. I think this team can play in the Championship. So, we have got a few players on loan, though, that are going to either have to be signed full-time or we're going to have to replace them. Charlie Kelman was one of those. We've actually done the job, a great job with him. He's signed up for next season. We just need to keep him fit. Don't tell Football Manager. But anyway, I'm going to go away, do some head scratching. Let's see if we can build a team that can mount. I mean, I'm sure the board requirement for next season will probably be avoid relegation. Obviously, you know me by now. I'll be playing attacking teams and we'll be going out there to try and win some more shiny silverware. And can Wigan Athletic get into the Premier League? Well, stick with it. We'll see you next time.